a negative mind won't get you anywhere. You know, having negative thoughts and everything like that, like being negative about yourself, being negative about the situation, being negative of the possible outcome, just won't get you anywhere, just won't bring you anything but the same negative result. Because a negative mind won't bring positive change. Like, ain't no way that's gonna happen, you know. So sometimes being positive is just like the best thing that you can do for yourself, because the chances of that, whatever you're hoping for, like the result of whatever that you did, you know, at least if you get like, you won't lose anything in being positive, because if you're waiting on something, like let's say that you did something, okay, you're waiting on the result. So being positive about it won't actually bring you nothing but just getting deeper and deeper and being sheltered by that negative, because if the outcome comes not the way that you want, you know, then you're gonna be more negative about yourself. You're not gonna trust yourself that much. You're not gonna believe in yourself in anyone, or believe in your actions or your work, you know. So the best thing that you can do about every situation, or if you're waiting on something or waiting for an answer or whatever that you did, you can just be positive about it. Be positive about yourself. Be positive about your work. Be positive about everything, you know, because a negative mind won't get you anywhere. And if you're positive in the mind, then you can see a lot of things change. It changes on how you think, changes on how you see things, changes on how you changes your perception of things, or everything else around you becomes positive, you know. So you just gotta like have that positive mindset, that positive character. It can take you places, even if like you didn't like get the item wrong or whatever the answer is or whatever that you did. But at least you being positive, you can now see like how okay you can now see if things went like the way that you didn't want them, then you can now like see and be able to learn from that, because there is an answer in every failure, there is a lesson in every failure, then you can learn from that. It's called being positive, because you can't be negative and learn something. It just doesn't work that way. So you can just like meditate on that. You give yourself enough time to meditate, give yourself enough time to rebrand yourself, you give yourself enough time to meditate on yourself and just having new ideas, because once you start being negative in everything, you, you you just get to a point when you want to quit, because being negative is not something to just like entertain. You should not entertain negative thoughts. You should not entertain negative thoughts. Sometimes we face life problems, so much that we like our whole lives are sheltered in negativity. Like our whole lives be sheltered in negativity just because of the problems we face in this life, you know. But that's not the answer, because once you start entertaining these negative thoughts, you'll be wasting your time. Like it's a time waster also. While it's that time, you should have been positive and learn something. You should try find the answer in every negative outcome. Be positive about every negative outcome. Positive mind bring positive change. A negative mind brings negative change. You know, so it's just like let it register in our consciousness that negativity ain't good. It's just a time waster. And you should let this in our consciousness that being positive is the only way to go. Be positive, man. Be positive. Be positive about yourself. Be positive about everything that you do. Be positive about everyone that's around you, your thoughts. Be positive. Always keep your thoughts positive. That's the best thing. Like, just keep your thoughts positive. Keep your thoughts positive. That's it for today, man. Shout out. But keep your thoughts positive. Always keep your thoughts positive.